didn't hear from you. I text the phone number that me and you was communicating from.
Right.
It said the phone number was out.
Yes, it is. And if you watch me, you will see why the reason the telephone was number. I had made a post. I said people been in my inbox calling and playing on my phone, and I said I was shutting down the telephone number and I was shutting down the email. So that if you watched me, that's what you would. Did you see all the stuff that was going on within that month?
No, because I've also been doing my own podcast with people who are actually showing up, people who are actually thankful for the opportunity. I'm sorry, I did not have time to see what Ms.Netta was going through. Right. But at the end of the day, I communicated with you. You said we weren't professional because we didn't communicate. But as you just saw,
that email that you got is not my original email.
Ms.Netta, that up for debate. That's the email that I first messaged you from. It's the same email. Yes, it is. It's right there, baby girl.
It's right from.
No, I've been messaging you this whole time. That is the same exact email. It starts from the very first day I messaged you down to the bottom.
I mean,
that's Charles and Netta official.
Yes, it is. And even if that's not yours or if it's his, that's the same email that was on your
I'm gonna go get my phone that the email is still on.
Okay, it's the same email that's on your
you know how it is when people got people working for them and stuff like that. I didn't get the message in time to let me know that the podcast date has been moved.
Really?
I already got my hair and makeup and stuff done, so me and Charles out here eating because I didn't want to waste my time. But they rescheduled the podcast to July the 19th, and no, it's not a prank because they already paid us a deposit. So now if they didn't pay a deposit, I wouldn't be dealing with it at all. But they are.
So I did not want to make this video, but on behalf of the 3 Life podcast, me, Tony Blaze, Wayne Boy, and Bryant, today we were supposed to interview Ms.Netta and Charles. We have all the receipts, which we will post when we have to. We successfully got dollars for this interview, and they have totally flaked. They have not been responding to our messages, calls, or anything like that.
That's crazy. I don't even know what the answer to. I don't even know.
I have texted Netta's manager. However, he is no longer the manager as he responded to me a few days ago. I just reached out to Ms.Netta and the phone is off now.
What's good, Bedtime Bandits? It's your girl Brett, and I'm coming with that early morning afternoon tea. So make sure you pour it up for me, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that post notification bell so you never miss when your girl is dropping a hot pot. Be the first to comment on my video for a post notification shout out at the end of every video. I also do shout outs for CAs and memberships and super chats, so drop that. It really helps support the channel. All contents used in videos does fall under fair use for commentary purposes. Over here on Bedtime Reacts, we add lots of commentary, comic relief, and advice to every single video. So if you're looking for a record and repost channel, you won't find it here. And not Netta and Charles out there scamming folks. Now, obviously, if you're a fan of Netta and Charles, then you know this isn't their first time having scamming allegations. Some people on the internet say it's just because folks don't like them, because of their lifestyle and orientation. And apparently a promoter attempted to book them and claimed he was going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But now that he has the opportunity to work with Ms.Netta and Charles, he claimed he can confirm that they are allegedly scammers, but says most of the blame is placed on Ms.Netta. Now you already know over here on Bedtime Reacts, we don't play that. We don't just go off what folks say or the popular opinion. We watch and analyze. Clock all the lies if there's receipt. So let's just watch and see. But before I pour y'all up a cup of hot steaming tea, come on now. Y'all already know what y'all better do for you, girl, and smash that like button right below the video. It really helps the channel grow.
Netta and Charles are scammers part 2. Yesterday's video, I immediately made that video after I texted Ms. Netta and I got a quick text back saying that the phone is no longer in service. So just to give more background, more clarity on the situation, I am Tony Blaze. I am part owner of the 3 Life podcast, which I'm also partnering with. And Charles, they get a lot of hate on the internet. And the type of person that I am, yeah, I can be a troll on the internet just like everyone else. But at the end of the day, in real life, I like to give people a chance. And I don't let someone else's experience on someone be my experience.
Exactly.
I experienced, and I don't even want to say they. It's never Charles. It's always Ms.Netta. She is evil. She has an evil spirit. She just, everything in her life is always going wrong. And now I understand why. She can never keep a manager. She can never keep friends. Her and Charles are always at odds. Ms.Netta definitely needs some healing. I don't know, they're going to be in a standstill. They're not going to make it further in their career or whatever they have going on. Their set date for Ms.Netta and Charles was on May 19th. May 19th. And Netta and Charles posted it on their official Facebook page. Side note, the email that I emailed Netta initially on came from their official Instagram page. Yes, everyone says Ms.Netta and Charles have no talent. Who are they?
That ain't right. Shame on you.
To interview, I get that, but at the end of the day, they have more clout on social media than I do.
Now, obviously, I'm not familiar with whoever this gentleman is, but he seems pretty humble and seems to be very business-oriented. Now, obviously, the internet is only one side of a person, but he claimed he got his receipts, so I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all think about this part of the video.
Because I do all my stuff in real life. They have more, whether it's good or bad publicity, they have that. And that's why I wanted to reach out to them, and that's why I wanted to interview them. From things that people were saying about them, from things personally, that was my goal. That's our goal here at the 3 Life Podcast. We don't just move with the wave. Just because somebody don't like you does not mean we're not going to like you. Unless we have this type of experience with you. Cash apps were sent. April 26th, $200 were sent. And May 2nd, $250 were sent. That's $450. I still owe them a total of $350 once the interview wrapped. So the pay was $800. Me being nice, I'm like, okay, look, I'll give you $200, and then I'll go ahead and give you the other $250. The way that we do it here is we will pay our guests 3 weeks. We will give our guests a deposit 3 weeks before the actual interview date. That way we know, like, okay, nobody's backing out, everybody's coming. We handle that 3 weeks prior. Day of the interview, it's the day of the interview. Things started off crazy, right? The podcast owner got into a car wreck, so he was going to be a little late getting to the studio. So we're like, okay, mind y'all, Bryant had to be at the airport at a certain time. Netta called me and said, well, I'm getting my hair and makeup done. I'm going to be an hour away. What? An hour late. How are you going to be an hour late when this podcast has been scheduled? Mind y'all, this is the original date. Before she called me, I looked at my emails and I saw that they had emailed me that morning saying, hey, today's a big day. We're so excited. They said, how are you going to be an hour late?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
To reschedule the podcast because there's no way. First of all, we only paid the space for an hour. And Bryant had to get back to his flight. So we had to reschedule the podcast for yesterday, July 19th, which was locked in. It was agreed upon. We knew what was going on. I have... since then, until July 19th, I have been texting Netta. I even had her in group chats with her manager, and I kept messaging like, hey, what's going on? I'm confirming the dates. What's going on? I was seeing Netta on live talking about how she needs a new manager. This was just a couple, like 2 weeks ago. And I screenshotted this and I sent all this into my group chat. She was just on live saying how she needs a new manager now. I texted the manager in the group chat again like, hey, what's going on? That's when he messaged me back and stated that he is no longer Netta's manager.
Wait, what?
From that point forward, Netta just has not been responding. I just went to the email in real time before doing this video. Netta tried to delete her email because
Come on, y'all. Why acting suspicious?
the picture's not there anymore. But all the messages, everything is there. The whole timeline from then to now is there. And nobody has gone this far to taking Ms.Netta and Charles and holding them accountable for the things that they do to people. But me and my team are following through this time. This is going to be a journey. And I am going to get on here and talk about it, no matter who wants to hear or who does not want to hear. This is going to be a journey. They are finally going to be held accountable because you just don't go around scamming people. Like, first of all, it's just an interview. I'm not asking you to cook. I'm not asking you to entertain us. I'm just asking you to sit down and have an adult-like conversation and just get interviewed for a podcast that you not only got paid to do, but you agreed to do. So yeah, y'all, this is a lot, especially for a new business owner. Master Cheeks from Zeus Network, Judy J from Bad Girls Club, Betty. For Netta and Charles to be from the LGBTQ community and do us like that is diabolical. And
Did you hit that like button below the video yet? Okay, calm down. I'm just making sure you're paying attention to what he is saying. And that you're paying attention to what Ms.Netta was saying at the beginning of the video. Now she claims her phone was only off because she had to change it because folks been doing fake promos, fake bookings, and calling and playing on her phone. As though that man was supposed to know that. And even if that was the case, wouldn't the most professional thing to do would be to contact him and let him know that you had new contact information, considering that he already paid you and you were booked. And not you falling out with your manager all in the same instance. and not him saying you was on live while he was trying to get in contact with you? Or why'd it take so long to get back around to him? But I don't know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this part of the video in the comments below.
What the hell?
Ms.Netta said,
I'm gonna go get my phone that the email is still
Okay,
on.
it's the same email that's on your
I'm
flyer.
gonna send you your phone. I'm trying to
It's
fuck and argue with
$450.
you.
It's $450.
$450?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well I send you your $450 back. I don't have no problem.
Can you
yeah, yeah, yeah.
do it while we're on live?
Huh?
Can you do it while we're on live?
I can do. Yes, I can. I
Okay.
have money.
Okay,
Let
no
me go
problem.
get my other phone.
Okay.
Let me go get my other phone.
Okay, I'll wait.
And I'm gonna see.
Yes, ma'am.
Here is your money back.
All right, one moment. All right, thank you. That's
Like I
all
said, I don't
want.
have no reason to play nobody. I was interested in coming into your interview. I did get ready to.
Now, in my opinion, it was only right that Ms.Netta sent his money back since she never showed up for the interview. But if you were paying attention in the beginning of the video, she claimed that the interview was originally rescheduled last minute, and that's why her and Charles went out to get something to eat instead. All the while, you were an hour late to the interview, and that's why they had it rescheduled. Now, obviously, Ms.Netta never showed any receipt, and as always, everything in this video is alleged. You sending the money back clearly confirms that you knew about the rescheduled date.
Situation. I was just on her live. If you missed it, I apologize. But she did send me the money back in full, so there's no more issues. There's no more beef. It was a misunderstanding. She asked to see the proof. I showed her the proof on live.
I mean...
So it's the end of it. I'm not going to go to court. I got the money back. I'm just glad that this ended quickly. Thank you guys. Thank you, TikTok. Y'all came through. Y'all do not play. And so, yeah, thank you guys so much. Tony Blaze, I'm out. Make sure you guys tune into Judy J podcast.
And not Ms.Netta asking to see proof as though she didn't know she had that interview scheduled. And good for him for coming back to the internet and clearing it up. Because you know some folks will just ride the clout train. And this video shout out goes to one of my OG bedtime bandits, Knick-Knack Handcrafted. Your support is oh so appreciated, but I don't gotta tell you that. Not only do you show love to all my videos and catch a live when you can, but not you dropping a little coin on your girl. I know just how hard folks work for their money, but it really motivates me to continue posting daily. So thank you. Love y'all. Peace.